We're with Hayley Miller. Hayley, clearly a tough day for the team.
Yeah, that's obviously never go out to play like that, and it's really disappointing and, to be honest, a little bit embarrassing, the scoreline, but you've got to take something out of it, and we'll go back to the drawing board and look at that through the week really harshly.
Melbourne strong all over the ground. They were seriously impressive today.
Yeah, I picked them. If it's not us, I reckon it's going to be them in terms of a premiership favourite. I said that from the start of the season, and they certainly showed it out there today. They were phenomenal.
You pulled the girls into a huddle post-game. What was the message to them?
I said at three-quarter time, obviously the game was done, and I just asked to go and get something out of the last quarter, and we're going to play finals regardless of we lose by 100 points or not. So the end of the game, it was just, look, it was a better final quarter than the first three, but obviously we've got some work to do.
Depleted stocks out there today. Disappointing to lose the Antonios and Emma O'Driscoll before the game under the AFL's health and safety protocols. How did the team adjust to that late minute news?
It was, to be honest, it was a pretty, a stressful morning for me, finding out the news and just knowing that we've got to try and pull the girls together and not let it sort of, get everyone down too much or too stressed or anxious about it. I truly believed before the game that those 21 girls, even with having some girls come in that weren't even on our, one girl come in that wasn't even on our list, Westy, that's a pretty massive sort of thing to have happen. And yeah, it was a pretty hectic morning, but look, to the girls' credit, I think the vibes before the game were really good. Obviously out there it just didn't come together.
It did lead to that opportunity for Michaela Weston. Talk us through her morning. I bet she didn't wake up this morning thinking she'd be running out onto Optus Stadium. No,
definitely not. I think she was at uni or doing something to do with uni or an assignment, because she came in. She was actually a little bit late to the warm up. She was in her uni gear. Everyone, she just walked into the rooms and everyone's getting around her, and that's pretty incredible to get a call up for the coach. I know it was actually quite hard for Trent to get a hold of her initially, then sent her a text and said, would you like to play a game of footy today? So that's pretty incredible for her, and for her to go and take a run and a bounce on Optus Stadium, that's something she'll remember forever.
And our two other debutants today, let's start with Sarah Wilstra. Forward ruck, she split her time between them, and she added great value, particularly in that centre bounce.
Yeah, certainly. She played a lot of time in the middle and gave us some first looks. Lauren Pearce for Melbourne is an incredible ruck and takes it out of the ruck a fair bit and often gets a lot of clearances. And I thought our rucks today tried to, I'm not sure what her stats were, they're probably still amazing, but to try and nullify that a little bit and get us some looks at the footy. I think the clearances weren't overly sort of skewed to them, so that's the rucks giving us some use of it.
And Maggie McLaughlin, she's probably got you to thank for that little goal assist. A great way to finish a tough day, but awesome to have her run out for the first time in purple.
Yeah, so she had a lockdown role on Libby Birch, who often takes a lot of contested marks, and I think Libby only had a couple of possessions, so Maggie played a role, and then up until that last moment, you wouldn't think, getting smashed by 100 points, you'd celebrate a goal quite so much, but it's awesome to see everyone get around and for her to get her opportunity.
Just a quick note on the Purple Army, who turned out today in force. We couldn't get it done for them, but great to hear their support.
Yeah, walking off the ground to hear everyone cheering for us and just genuinely happy to be here and to support us. It's phenomenal, and we really feel that support all the time, whether we win, lose or draw.
And finally, our final game of the regular season next week against Gold Coast. A great opportunity to bounce back, like you said before, a final series.
Yeah, absolutely. Look, we've got a lot of work to do during the week, and no doubt the girls will use that fire in the belly to come back firing. I wouldn't want to be in Gold Coast next week.
Thanks, Hayley.
Thank you.